is called Knuffle Bunny. Normally, when we see a K and an L together, they just say n, like knock for knock on the door, or knee, the part of your leg. But in this story, it is pronounced KN, is pronounced Knuffle Bunny. So I hope that you enjoyed Trixie as much as Brooke did when she was 6. Knuffle Bunny, a cautionary tale by Mo Willems. I think you know Mo Willems. Not so long ago, before she can even speak words, Trixie went on an errand with her daddy. She looks happy to be going with her daddy, doesn't she? Trixie and her daddy went down the block. Through the park, past the school, and into the laundromat. For those of us who don't have a washing machine and a dryer in our house, you go to a place called a laundromat, and that's where they have lots of washers and dryers, and you can clean your clothes there. Some of you may have been there before, some of you may not have. Trixie helped her daddy put the laundry into the machine. Do you think she's helping? It doesn't look like she's helping to me. She even got to put the money into the machine. Now that looks like fun. Then they left. Look very carefully into the into the washing machine where you see the little window. Do you see anything that might be the problem? But a block or so later, Trixie turned to her daddy and said, "Aggle, flaggle, clubabble!" Look at her face. Do you think those are good words or bad words? "That's right," replied her daddy. "We're going home." He seems to think those are good words, but look at her face. Her face tells us a lot. "Aggle, flaggle, clubabble!" And look at her arm. She's jumping up and down, said Trixie again. Look at Dad. I think he's wondering what in the world is she talking about. "Blaggle, plabble! Won't be flappy?" Snurp. No matter what Trixie tries to say, her dad just doesn't get it. Has that ever happened to you when you've tried to tell your parents something they just didn't understand? "Now, please don't get fussy," said her daddy. Well, she had no choice. Trixie bawled, "Wah!" She went boneless. She did everything she could to show how unhappy she was. She must really be causing a scene. Look at all the people around looking. Do you think Daddy's ever going to figure out what's wrong? By the time they got home, her daddy was unhappy too. Look at his face as he's carrying her up those steps. As soon as Trixie's mommy opened the door, she asked, "Where's Knuffle Bunny?" What do you think is going to happen next? The whole family ran down the block, and they ran through the park. They zoomed past the school and into the laundromat. Trixie's daddy looked for Knuffle Bunny and looked and looked and looked. But Knuffle Bunny was nowhere to be found. Look at poor Trixie. So, Trixie's daddy decided to look harder. Until Knuffle Bunny! And those were the first words Trixie ever said.